Hello and welcome to Magzie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and today we are going to start a little Magic Farm 2. We've been waiting for this one to come out so I could do a little Let's Play on it. I don't know if I'll do a whole Let's Play, but I've been playing a little bit and I wanted to give some little tips for everybody who's wanting to start this one. This is a really hard mod pack. You can get it from the FTB launcher, and basically what it does is it changes the way you start the game, and it takes away some of the tools that you use at the beginning. You cannot make any wooden tools except I think a shovel, and you have to use basically the Tinker's Construct to basically do anything in the game. Now there are some of the tools are in the game that you can make. You cannot make any of the wooden tools at all in the crafting bench as far as I know, and you cannot make any of the stone tools, the vanilla stone tools, in the crafting bench. Now I think you can make the iron and also the diamond, but since they don't have mining levels on those tools, it kind of nerfs them, so you can't hardly do anything with them at all. At the beginning, you really have to start by gathering food, which is why I'm starting out here in the loading screen, because I want to go over the stuff with you before we actually start playing. Food has been nerfed. You actually have to craft food into meals or craft it into more nourishable food items in order to get your hunger up. And if your hunger ever goes down to 0, you will die instantly. There's no taking your health down. You're dead. What this does is makes eating stuff like zombie flesh really dangerous, because it gives you hunger, and some of the mobs also give you hunger too, so you have to keep food on your bar in case you get one of the boss mobs in the game that has hunger on it. When you hit him, you'll get hunger on your thing, and it'll take your thing down. And you could be hit full health, and then all your hunger be gone, and then you'll die. So that's a couple of things you want to look out for. And there's a couple of tips at the beginning that we'll start for. Our main objectives in here, and I'm going to show you 3 or 4 easy recipes for you to do at the beginning of the game to get food items that will actually do something worthwhile for you. You want to find any kind of fruit and save them. Do not eat them unless you absolutely have to. The most people I've seen who actually do these Magic Farm things so far have eaten all their fruit and stuff, and they're just more useful in other forms. Most of the foods only give you a half of a hunger point, so eating them and not turning them into something more useful is actually hurting you in the long run. It's also making you have to find twice as much food than you normally would have to. So our first objectives is to gather food. Any food we come up to, we need to go ahead and gather it. Now don't worry about gathering any seeds right now. It's called Magic Farm, but you can't really start out farming. If we get a good spawn, we can be close to a town, and we can farm then. We'll have plenty of food. We don't have to worry about that. We just work on the whole mining aspect of it. That's kind of a cheat though, because the whole aspect of the Magic Farm is trying to deal with the food issue, and getting a town right off the bat, like some of the Let's Plays does. It kind of makes it easier, way easier than normal playthroughs. So you can go out there and find spawns. You can like spawn worlds in different wordings, and it'll give you spawn locations right in their towns or anything. But you want to try to do it random. And if you do get one near a town, play it for a little while, and then play it with on another random world that's not near a town, so you can see the difference in the two playthroughs. Our second objective will be to find gravel. We're going to find gravel first. Or bones. Or a desert. Those are the three items you can make tools out of. Is the wood cactus, which is different from the regular cactus in the desert. Flint and bones. Now, flint and the wood cactus can be farmed easier. The wood cactus can actually be grown though, so that's the best one and the easiest one to resupply yourself with. The gravel you can actually turn into flint in a recipe, but you don't want to do that because you also need that for the Tinker's Construct smeltery. At the beginning, you need that. You can't use the other smeltery or pulverizer because you won't get redstone till later on. Now, as you're mining using the Tinker's tools, there's a mod in here that gives them levels. So you have to level the tool up first in order to make it better for you to use it. There's also certain levels of materials will allow you to boost the tool up to the next level of materials. So if I have a copper pick, I can only mine up to copper materials, or anything that has the same hardness as copper. I can't mine anything higher than that. But copper tool has a boost on it, so the more you use it and repair it, the harder it'll get, and it'll allow you to mine harder materials. So then you move up to, say, iron, and then you can mine iron, and then you can start mining the iron pick. Now what this does is, as you level, there's also a chance that your tool will get some kind of enchantment when you level up, whether it be haste, luck, whatever. And what you can do is, when you make the new metal pick, you can actually switch out the metal pick. You can actually put the metal pick onto your old tool to keep the enchantments on it. So that's kind of good to start out with. Also, you don't have to go back to like an anvil or anything to repair your tools. You can repair your tools inside your inventory, which I'll show you that as we play. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling stuff out here. As you can see, I've played two worlds here, and I know that's a bad word. I'm sorry about that. My son plays on my account sometimes, and he wraps stuff on there that he shouldn't. I'm going to call this, let's just do LP. Magic Farm. And we are changing that because that will get on my nerves. There we go. Now, under more options, I always play with cheats on. There are game options that you can turn on that will be helpful in this game. If you're worried about it counting as cheating, I will just remind everybody who watch my Let's Plays, cheating in the sense of cheat codes is using cheat codes as glitches in the game that allow you to make it easier, and it actually exploits the game itself. And since they're glitches, they can cause you to crash the game. Changing game rules is actually settings in your game, and these settings are put in there for you to switch on and off. So the cheats just allow you to enter commands inside the thing. And if you want a harder play experience, you can go ahead and leave this off. We are not going to start with the bonus chest. You can start with the bonus chest. It will not start you with wooden tools, I believe. I'm not sure about this. Now, some people play in Biomes of Plenty. I do not think we will do that. I think we'll do the regular world default, because I don't want to have to worry about finding a plains biome to grow crops. I mean, this game is hard enough without adding more difficulty settings. Also, let's go back. You want to play this on survival, on any difficulty on survival. You do not want to play this on hardcore. You are going to die. It's guaranteed you're going to die in this game. So unless you're a glutton for punishment, do not play this on hardcore until you've played through it a couple times and gotten used to the game. So go ahead and start it on survival, and do, if you have to, do survival and then hard mode, and then play through it like that. And then once you get used to the game and how it works, then go to hardcore. But don't play through this like once or twice and then pop it on hardcore and expect to have a good play experience, because you're just going to get frustrated and get killed, and it's not going to be very fun for you. So that's our basic settings. When our world loads up in here, we are going to start out straight out, and we're going to pick a direction to go. The first thing we're going to do is bring up our map and see if there's a town nearby, and that'll make our play experience a whole lot easier. But we're not going to build around that town. We're just going to set up shop and level up our tools to where we can actually do something, and then we'll probably move on to something else. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is bring up our map, and I do not see any towns nearby. So the second thing is we're going to open our inventory and make sure it's not on cheat, and double click that to make sure that your things are showing up here. Mine don't show up half the time. Okay, now for me and for you, I suggest you change game rule, mob griefing, false, and when they explode, they won't damage the actual surroundings. They'll just damage you, and that'll protect any kind of crops or anything you have near you. And you also will want to probably play the first couple of times with you keep loot on true, and when you die you'll keep all your inventories, and that's just the first couple playthroughs. You want to go ahead and do that so you don't have to worry about starting over with no tools whatsoever. When you die in this, it will leave a like in the Hexit thing, it will leave you a little tombstone, and all your stuff will be inside that tombstone, so you won't have to actually worry about losing that. But I mean, if you don't find lamb or something like that, you could die really quick, and you could be really far away and having to walk back with nothing whatsoever in the middle of the night is not very fun. Okay, so first thing I do see over there is barley. So we're going to walk over there and get that, and then we're going to cut down one of these trees. You do want to stick to the oak trees, because the first items we're going to look for is pigs and apples and sugar, and we're going to need some glass, and we're probably going to, after we get those things, we're going to want to look for salt, which I'll show you how to find salt. But we do want to stick to the oak trees because we need the apples, and any one of these fruit bushes that you see, you want to go ahead and pick them up as you're going. Don't worry about these because you can't get these yet. So you can see, if you hit that long enough, it will break and you won't get nothing out of it, and you're just wasting hunger. Now remember, hunger is increased, so the more you do, the more you're gonna spend. And jumping is taking a lot more hunger away from you than normal. Now we can't make any wooden tools, so there's no reason to stop and actually make anything, because we can't make it. This will give us some bread. In this mod pack, you have to put it in the grinder. I'll show you real quick. You can't stick this in here and get the stuff. You have to actually either and this type of barley, you can't use the cooking mod to make it into flour. You have to actually put it in the like a pulverizer or something, grinder. I don't want to kill too many of these because we need to kill some lambs. And you do not want to sprint, and you don't want to really jump up too much. But these guys are jumping up higher levels, so you really don't want to follow them up that far. You want to keep them going downhill if you can all possible. Because the more you jump, the more hungers you're going to go down a lot faster than normal. Squids is another good one that you can possibly get food out of, but you don't want to worry about that for right now. Right now we are looking for a good spot to find some gravel. So let's look up here. There's some copper, easy copper. Let's see what's in here. Is there any gravel or anywhere close? I don't see any. There is some clay. You want to go ahead and grab some of it if you can. And you basically want to be going all day long and just like dig down or find you a little cave to make in. Now this, beside this clay here, is salt. There's two different kind of salt ores. One's in water and the other one's in caves, and both of them can be used to make jerky. Now if you do find any cows, you don't want to kill them, but you want to remember where they're at. So you want to mark them with your waypoints so that you can come back and kill them, because you can use salt and turn raw beef into beef jerky, and that gives you 1.5 to 2, I think. I really want some of that salt, but I don't want to get it yet. We need to find gravel. I think that is gravel in there. Nope. You don't want to go in these places just yet, but you can kind of look through here and see if you see anything. If this was 1.7, we'd just have gravel inside the water and we don't have to worry about it. We can look on the map, but I don't see any deserts anywhere close. Let's head down towards the water the swamps. Ooh, there's some more is there any gravel in there? Nope. We're gonna go up here and get these bushes. And now you don't want to really set up camp anywhere, because basically you're just going to gather resources around the area and then move on to the next area. Till you find a really good spot with lots of resources around it. Or if you find a town. Now, one of the good things about finding a town is because sometimes blacksmiths have obsidian in the town itself, and this will help you a lot, because you can kind of like skip ahead some. We will need some sugar cane. You want to be careful not to swim too much, because swimming takes away your hunger a lot too. Swamps are a really good place because they have lots of mushrooms around, and you can find some quick food here of the red and the orange mushrooms, or brown mushrooms. So in a pinch you can get, we're going to get some more wood too, although this is not an oak tree, but we need more. You need a lot of wood for the Tinker's Construct stuff, although they did make it a little bit easier by just making it use sticks to make the stencil patterns. And it looks like we are getting ready to be dark, and I didn't find any lamb. We're gonna grab these, and then we're gonna have to find us a place to dig in. There we go. Now, lambs will give you meat in this pack. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Oh, and we're near a dungeon too. That sucks. Now you gotta watch your hunger, because if your hunger runs out, you'll die. We need 3 pieces of wool so we can make it morning again, and keep looking for gravel. There we go. So real quick, we'll make a crafting bench. Now you want to put this back in here and make this one, because items will stay in this crafting bench. They won't fall out when you back away from it. And there's our bed. And good going. Now, a strategy might be to wait until there's more mobs spawned around you, and then sleep in the bed. That's a little dangerous. It might get too close where you can't sleep. Oh goodness gracious. We want to keep him in the water. The little ones don't burn up during daytime, and they will follow you around everywhere. So we don't want him getting out of the water because he's super fast. And as you can see, I am starving. And it's doing a countdown over there. When it gets down to 0, I'll be dead, so. Come on, little guy. There you go. We're just gonna have to eat some of this fruit for now. Let's put our table back out, and we'll go ahead and turn this barley into bread. There we go. Okay. Get that back out. Okay, now we really got to find some gravel, so. And we'll get some more of these mushrooms. You do want to keep any, let's mark this. Yeah. Waypoint. Okay, so we can come back here and farm this place. These are trees. You kind of want to let them grow. I think you can eat slime. I don't think you can make many slime tools. But I'll show you how to read that. And they are slime bosses just like every other bosses. Like in Hexit, they have those rare spawns and stuff. Ooh, see? Rare. We need to get out of here. Get. This guy is annoying. Ooh. Sweet. What did he give us? Blaze powder. Ooh. Unbreaking chest plate. Put that on. We got lucky because he was just a little guy. Normally those guys probably killed us. We do want this. Make sure you get any slime, any food basically, and any of this seaweed. You can turn it. The seaweed can be turned into special stuff. We're going to check out this little hole here and see if there are any gravel down here? And there wasn't, so we're gonna move on. Now we got two options. We can go over near the mountains, but I think I want to make our base over here near these big large trees. You do want to kind of fight zombies. Zombies, you can turn their zombie into zombie jerky with some salt. So you want to save any kind of any rotten flesh that you get. You want to save it. So let's go over here to these mountains and see if we can find some gravel. And we got a little bit of bread, so we can actually swim. You really wanted to walk back there and stay on the land. There is some more barley, so we need to. This is vanilla. So if you want some vanilla, you can get it. I don't think you can eat vanilla straight out, but you can try if you want. You can use it for recipes though, so if you want a little bit of it. There's the barley. Any kind of barley you find out in the world wild, you need to go ahead and get it. Also with the cotton. Any cotton you find. Ooh, there's a ravine. We want to go ahead and mark this on the map too. We will put it as mine spot. And we won't bother trying to kill them right now because we really need to find some gravel. Now we can look, there's gravel down in there. And there's gravel. Okay, let's try for this. I don't want to go down in there and be zombies down in there. Now you can make a wooden shovel, but we don't want to worry about that right now. We just need enough gravel to make some flint, or to get an actual couple pieces like that. And I'm going to dig this with my hand because I think I have a better chance of getting it that way. While I'm doing this, I was going to play my regular Let's Play on Vanilla Minecraft, but they have totally screwed up the nether for some reason. I mean, I can do the nether here and I'm fine, so it's not my graphics card. But every time I go into the nether on my Let's Play, it black and white graphics, and then when I go back to the mainland, it's black and white graphics. So, I mean, I don't know. I can't play my Let's Play that way. You know what I'm saying? I got to be able to go into the nether and do stuff. And we were planning on going over to my other spot in the Massima to make buildings. 3 should be fine. That'll give us enough for a pick and a shovel and an axe. So that should do. I would really want a little bit more than that. This is a lighting glitch. Let's see if we can find some more gravel up here. Vanilla. We will get this. Ooh, there's some more gravel right there. The reason we want to go ahead and get as much gravel as possible is because, I mean, we can get sand and clay real easy. And since you can repair your stuff inside your bar, you need to carry around extra flint just in case your tools break. You can fix them right in your bar. Now you don't want to get too low on your hunger, because if you get too low, it will cause you to be slowed, and you get some other effects on you too. So you want to kind of watch that. I can't believe we dug all this out and then finding. Let's do that. Seems like I got more just digging with my hand. Is it dark? Or is that just because we're in here? Let's look, because we don't want to be over here, I don't believe. Oh, it is dark. I guess we're staying here for the night. We have dirt. We can kind of close ourselves in. There we go. Dig this out a little bit. We'll go ahead and make our tools here. Get us a little spot out. We can actually put our bench right there. There we go. Now we need one log. I usually save two though. And we can make stencils now out of sticks. So we can do this. And then there. And then we'll make the basic start and set. There we go. And then we'll need the crafting table for the tool. There we go. I'm saving this one so we can do flint. Piece of charcoal, just in case we can't find none. And the last one is that, and we'll throw out this little thing here for now. So let's back up. And we have the stencil table, and then we will put the tool station right there by it. Let's take this part out here. Now we do have a bed, so we can go ahead and make it morning, but we don't want to do that yet. We want to let stuff spawn out there. Hopefully non-bosses. And then we'll make it morning after we get our tool set done. Okay. And then down here we can put the part builder. Now we can make all these again, so we can just leave these here if we want to. We will need a couple more stencils though. There we go. Okay, so stencil table, and we want tool rod, pick, shovel, axe head, and the binding. Put that down there. We're going to go ahead and eat. There we go. And we're going to put these in our bench here. There we go. And I guess we'll go ahead and make a chest. Put it there. And the first thing we'll do is go ahead and assemble a pick. There we go. Now, if you scroll over these recipes here, it will show you the different materials in there. So this pick, you can only make it out of stone, flint, bone, and obsidian. And out of those, the stone can only be used to make the metal patterns. You can't use the stone for actual tools. We'll put this one in here. So I'm going to go ahead and make these two. And then we'll see if we have enough left over to make enough wood left over to make the actual tool rods for them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we can just use sticks for those recipes. So we can just go like that. Now, if we do put that in there, you only get 2 instead of 4. That's why you want to use the sticks instead of the planks. And I think I just threw it on the floor. Yay. Okay. So we'll make the pick. And this will clear out some space for us. I believe we can just set that in there like that. And there's the pick. And then this will be the shovel. And the axe, you can use the axe as a weapon. As you see, it has 2 damage. So you can use it as a pretty good weapon. You can also make one of these, a little dagger, which you probably will want to go ahead and make one of these. We'll wait though to see if we get some more flint before we do that. Let's go ahead and dig out a little bit here, and I guess we'll go ahead and make this our little starting base. We're real close to some materials and food supplies, so that'll work out good for us. Now, I wanted to show you as we see the XP right there, it says 5.5%. And we'll go ahead and get some more of this gravel out of here. Now if we look at it again, see, so as we use it, it'll gain experience. And I'm just trying to clear out enough space so I can actually put the bed down and make it morning. There's enough things out there to where they'll die. There we go. So we'll go ahead and put this bed right here. And it's daytime, so we don't have to worry about that. Since we're going to go ahead and make this our base over here in this corner. Oh, it's raining. Options. There we go. Go ahead and put our waypoint. Base. Done. And we will be here for at least a week or two. Anything you're not going to use really soon, go ahead and put in here. Flame, that. Keep the flint on us. We're not going to need the gravel right now. I believe you can eat these. No. I saw someone Let's Play that was eating the blue ones. Shh. Hold on a second. I'm recording you. I'm gonna be quiet. Sorry about that. And that is still loud, so let's turn it down some more. I did get a new microphone, so tell me how the sound is. I think we can dig these out. Shift. There we go. That's good right now. Let's go out here. And we got clay, so right now all we need is some sand. We don't want to waste our tool for this, so we just kill them with our hand. We will check when we get back, see if we can use slime for anything. I don't think we can, though. We can go kill some of them cows, though. I mean pigs, sorry. There. There's one. It would be really nice if we could use these, though. I think they took that out. You also want to kind of, you can't get iron yet, so you want to go ahead and kill some of these lambs that you come to, because you can make different kinds of bags. Like the old Feed the Beast bags are in this version. Excuse me. And we will need this salt, so we're going to go ahead and gather it. But basically, your next couple of days is going to be gathering resources and food. There we go. Go ahead and get out of here. I hate when it rains. It's still so loud. I'm gonna turn my sound all the way down. There we go. And we want to stay away from... You don't want to go caving. Caving is really bad. There is some nasty traps in this version of the game that will kill you in one shot just by running into them. So be really careful of caving. You basically have to strip mine when you first start out, or end up dying. No joke. There are also some wolves in this one I've seen. I don't know anything about them, but like they're really vicious. They're like undead skeleton wolf or something. Oh shoot. Oh no. That was a boss. We need to get up on land. Yeah, there is some more berries. Alright, let's go back over here to our base, and I'll show you that recipe, and we'll call it a day. We've been recording for a while. I'm gonna stop in the desert, see if we can find some of them wood cactuses I was telling you about. Now I can't remember, but I think there might be taint in this one too. Oh, dude, I would love to go get that. Don't see any. What are you? Ooh, bones. Nice. Yeah, when the monsters die, they'll leave little tombstones too, and you can dig them up and get their drops, so they don't just go away. I don't see any. These little things here give you dragon fruit, which is a type of fruit. So you can grab them while you're over here. Of course, you can grab these for the blaze powder. They won't be useful anytime soon, but these are not the type of cactuses you need, though. So. I wish I could show you the thing. I don't think I got an apple though. Ooh, there's an egg. Here we are. And we'll hook that up on the next episode. We'll hook that up where it's easier to get down on there. We did get some stone. No, I thought, did we leave it here? Yes, we did. There's 8 pieces. And we didn't get no. Yeah, we did. We got some wood. There we go. And I wish we had gotten an apple. So I'll try to find an apple off camera so I can show you that one. That I'll keep this one for regular wood. Put this one here because I'm going to do some of this too. And while that's cooking, I need some more stone. I need 3 pieces. So we'll go ahead and grab some of this. There we go. Put these in here. Keep those whole. Turn these into torches. And as always, I like mine like that. Okay, we got this. That'll be fine for now. Let's put this in here. And okay, first you need to make a pressure plate, stone pressure plate. You put a regular smooth stone, not cobblestone, on top of a pressure plate, and that gives you a juicer. And the reason you wanted to save your berries is because you can put them in here and make juice out of them, and then you can drink that juice. I don't know if you, yep, you can do that. Cactus fruit. And these are 1 instead of the half of heart. You get, or instead of 1/2 a point, you get a full hunger, 2 hunger points out of it instead of the 1. So that's pretty good. That's one of the best things to do. So one of the first things you need to make is the juicer, and it will stay in here. See, it's there. It didn't drop out. And so that's one thing. And then you will want to save all of your rotten flesh. There is a drying rack, but you can make it without the drying rack. We're just using salt. It would not work on the pork or the chicken, but you can do it with this. Let's put a torch up real quick. There we go. And this gives you a half a bar each, but you're going to be battling lots of zombies and stuff, so you're going to have a whole stack or two of these. So just keeping salt and then a stack of these around, and you can just make you a whole stack of this zombie jerky, and just keep it in here for emergencies, and you can use it instead. And I think that's about it for today. We'll go plant some of these bushes out there and get some more of those growing on the next episode. This is Magzie, and if you like this video, make sure you smack that like button and subscribe if you want this to be actual Let's Play. And I will see you on the next episode.